Yay!
Hi guys!
Oh my gosh, episode 14. Welcome back to Drivers Training! Yes!
I'm Suzy.
And I'm Audrey.
And this is the podcast.
That's called Drivers Training.
On YouTube.
And Spotify and Apple Music, wherever you're listening.
Yup. Hi everyone, how are you doing?
Yeah, how are you doing, Suzy?
I'm good. I'm having a good day. We did go out drinking again, but I did not drink as much this week, so yeah. I'm feeling a lot better today.
Yeah, me too. It's really funny. Giovanni was like, I feel like a third of y'all's episodes are just like you guys hungover.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, well, we're in our 20s and we're like in Chicago. And
like,
we're, like
I need to have fun.
Yeah, we're
and to have fun, I need to drink. Like,
duh.
Obviously.
We're not alcoholics, so.
No, we're not. We're fine. I have a very non-addictive personality, so you do not have to worry about me, except when it comes to my iPhone. Then I have like 12-hour screen times, and it's really scary.
Yeah, we've talked
other
about
than that. Yeah, I'm fine.
How
are you, Audrey?
I'm pretty good. I'm a little tired today. The dogs woke us up this morning barking.
Classic.
Yeah, classic dog move. But I am feeling good. I wish it was like a bit sunnier outside. It's like a little cloudy, but we're still in this heat wave, so that's awesome.
I'm actually so happy that today's kind of cloudy and windy. Like, I cannot do another bright, sunny, 95-degree day.
I just think it needs to rain so, like, the humidity can be released from, like, the sky.
I think it's going to rain tonight.
I hope so, because it's been bad out here, y'all. Like,
you don't know. You don't understand what we're going through.
Yeah, apparently in Michigan, it was, like, there was a crazy storm.
Really?
Yeah, I had no idea, but, like, I got a Snapchat from my sister, and it was, like, crazy in her backyard. And then my dad, the tree branch broke in his, like, backyard and it hit his power line, and he lost power for, like, 48 hours.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's so bad, actually.
Yeah, he lives, his bedroom's, like, on the second floor, and it's the only room on that floor. And it was 85 degrees in there.
Oh my god.
But, like, low-key, that's been us. Like, right now my thermostat says 80, and that's, like, with our 2 AC units. We did get another AC unit.
Yay!
So it's been better.
Yeah, it's just, like, I just really hate the heat.
Me too.
Every single summer, I kind of forget, and then I remember I'm slapped in the face.
Just how bad it is.
'Cause you just get so sweaty.
I hate being sweaty.
And red. I get so red.
I get really red. I feel like, especially now that I have, like, bangs, I get even more red. Did you hear that?
I think it was just some trash outside.
Oh, okay.
I think everything's fine. We're getting robbed right now, by the way.
Getting robbed, not clickbait.
That would be such a good podcast if we got robbed.
Like, on camera.
Like, the thumbnail can be us, like,
oh, we're so ashamed.
Yeah.
Of getting robbed.
I'm so embarrassed. Dude, I would be so embarrassed if I got robbed.
Yeah.
And I actually have no idea how I would react in a situation. Like, if somebody came up to me on the street and was like, give me your purse. Like, I actually have no idea how I would react. Luckily, I've never been put in that situation.
I mean, I don't have, like, any money, so I think they'd be really disappointed to, like, get the $10 in cash, and, like, I'm not gonna say how much I have in my bank account, but also, like, once you take my cards, I'm immediately closing that shit down.
Yeah, that's, like, I don't even get why people steal like that anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like it's so, like, no one carries cash.
I think, like, if people are stealing nowadays, it's like they're gonna take your iPhone and try and, like, sell it on Facebook Marketplace.
That would piss me off so bad.
Yeah.
Like, you can have my wallet, but I need my iPhone.
Me too. I'd be like, how am I supposed to call the cops?
Oh, fuck the cops. No, I would think I would dismiss all the pictures.
Oh, well, I have iCloud, and I have unlimited storage in my iCloud. So, yeah.
I don't know. I have, like, a shared iCloud thing with my family. No one gives a fuck about this, but, like, I have a shared iCloud thing with my family, and my phone was taking up, like, half of it. and it was like all backups for some reason, and so then I like turned off the backups, but now I don't think I have any backups.
Well, maybe you should have at least one.
Yeah.
Like, maybe once a month, like, delete the old one and make a new one.
Yeah, I don't even fully know what that means, so I'm gonna have to figure that out.
Yeah. Anyway,
last night was fun. We got to hang out with our number one fan.
Yeah, we met our number one fan. Shout out to Neelan.
I know you're watching.
I know he's gonna watch and he's gonna be like, oh my gosh.
They're talking about me.
But yeah, Neelan's visiting Chicago right now because he's gonna move out here eventually, and we were like, yeah, like, let's.
Do you want to
go
give
out.
context to like who he actually is?
Oh yeah, we went to college together.
Yep.
Like, I knew him through a friend of a friend, and yeah.
And I just met him yesterday for the first time, but I kept joking that he was being very parasocial because he'd watched the podcast and knew all these things.
No, it was actually crazy because we would be like talking about something. He's like, oh, you said that on the podcast. Yeah. Because I honestly, like, I will re-listen to like our episodes when they come out, especially like it's helpful to think about like, okay, how does it sound and like how did it turn out and everything. But like the actual conversations, what we talk about, I forget.
Yeah.
And like he was bringing up stuff and I was like, he wouldn't know unless he watched the podcast already, you know?
Yeah, I was like quizzing him.
Yeah. And he knew some of the answers.
It was really
She was like, what's my cat's name?
And he didn't know, but he knew she had 3 legs. So.
Yeah, he got it eventually. You just had to give him the first letter of
he
the
needed a hint.
name.
So maybe not our number 1 fan, maybe like number 2 fan. I'm sure there's someone out there who knows all our lore.
If you're like a number 1 fan, comment Susie's cat name below.
Yup. And we'll fly you out and hang out with you here in Chicago.
You'll get flued out.
We'll take you to dinner, drinks, give you the whole fan treatment.
We're not gonna do that actually, but
yeah,
like, it's okay.
But we like our fans. We love them even.
I love fans.
I love
my fans. It did feel like very interesting.
Yeah,
because I was like, oh, like he actually listens like to every episode. That's crazy.
It was really cool.
So shout out to y'all if you do listen to every episode, because I love you.
Yeah, we're at 55 subscribers now, I think. That's 5 since our last episode. So we're kind of blowing up.
We're getting huge.
If you were here, you can say you were here.
The episode of Adventure Time when the little hot dog's like, I wish to blow up. Like, get really big. But then he, like, explodes.
That, like, would happen to us.
It would, literally. Do you want to talk about how Pride is this weekend?
Yes, this month honestly flew by like crazy.
It did.
Like, what's today? The 22nd?
The 22nd.
That's crazy. I feel like it just became June.
I know. I thought Pride was all being celebrated next weekend, which also crazy. Next weekend I'm going back to Michigan already.
That is crazy. You were just there.
I know. I was just there at the beginning of the month, but it's my sister's wedding shower. But yeah, Pride is this weekend. JoJo Siwa performing with Natasha Bedingfield. Bob the drag queen I think is gonna be there.
Yeah.
Some other people. Also there was like a really crazy Cubs game yesterday against someone,
right?
But like that whole area is probably just so insane. Because
bet.
like the gay neighborhood is right next to the Cubs like baseball field.
The straight neighborhood.
Yeah, the straightest neighborhood in Chicago's next to the gayest one.
No, literally.
Which not even joking. Like as soon as you cross, like, okay, so Belmont is like the like gay stop. And then Addison is where it becomes straight again.
Actually, that's so real.
Yeah.
Do you think JoJo Siwa is here right now? And if so, where do you think she is?
She definitely is. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know where exactly. But I did see she posted a TikTok of her makeup Pride reveal. So for today.
She's probably like in a hotel.
She's probably in a hotel over there. There's not a lot of hotels over there though.
No.
And not a lot of like super nice ones either. So I imagine she's probably somewhere downtown.
Yeah.
And she's just gonna like be drove
Uber in. Take the
JoJo
bus.
Siwa in an Uber. I hope we see her Tesla out here.
There's no way
she drove all the way here, but that would be crazy. I would love to see JoJo Siwa's Tesla in public.
That would be better than seeing the Cybertruck.
I saw the Cybertruck that like is in this area for the first time the other day. It was crazy. What did you think? I was like, whoa. And I was I was on the bus and it was like driving by in like the other direction, and I was just like,
yeah,
and like watched it zoom past.
They're just so fugly.
They are. I actually took out a gun and shot it, and like it didn't go through the window. So
wow. Okay, so maybe
they're onto something with that.
Okay, Cybertruck.
Yeah. So yeah, Pride's this weekend. Suzy, speaking of Pride, last night we had like a pretty lengthy discussion about how Suzy thinks that men should not wear tank tops.
Yeah, not that this is like a specifically like gay or
not
like
that
Pride
it's like
influence thing.
Right.
I'm not discriminating against gay men. Let me make that very clear.
No, I was just thinking about it because I was like, what about gay men? Because I feel like Pride, like a really popular outfit for like a gay person to wear is like
a tank
crop top with
and
like
some
short
shorts. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not hating on that. I'm hating on straight men who wear tank tops, like almost any of them. I feel like the wife beater is fine. Wife pleaser.
What about that's what they called me in college.
Hey.
What about like those tank tops with like the Aztec designs? Like, you
hate, dude, like that's actually the worst one ever.
That is the worst tank top out there.
A patterned tank top, like, don't piss me off. Like, that's actually the scariest like thing I've ever seen in my life. Jersey tank tops, scary.
Tank tops with
V-neck,
the pockets. Oh,
scary. Like, as a man, why are you wearing a tank top and showing off your shoulders like that and your collarbones? Like, I don't want to see it. Like, put it away. Like, actually put it away.
It reminds me of the picture that's like, girls always want a guy who dresses like this, and it's like a guy wearing like the dark jeans, the long sleeve shirt.
The Clay Jensen outfit.
Yeah, the Clay Jensen outfit. Yeah.
I just, like, I don't know what it is. There's just, like, something about a tank top I never rocked with.
All love to my future brother-in-law, but he does dress like that.
Oh, sorry if you're listening. Nick, I'm not talking to you, but maybe I am.
No, you are, and it's okay. He knows it.
Yeah, I'm allowed to have opinions.
Yeah.
This is a free country, isn't it?
It is. It is.
I have my rights. I vote.
So, okay, let's say you had to see a straight man in a tank top. What would it look like?
I mean, just like a plain white ribbed, like, cropped at the hip, boxy tank top.
Yeah.
From, like...
What about, like...
I don't know.
Alex Turner or, like, Jeremy Allen. Like a greasy, like, greaser boy in that kind of...
Yeah, I could get behind that. Maybe, like, a black tank top.
Okay.
It just has to be, like, so basic and fit good. Like, a loose tank top makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah. I mean, as a woman, I'm not wearing a loose tank top.
Yeah.
Well, right. I feel like your shirt right now is different because it's not like it's
like I'm thinking like cotton, like boxy.
Yes,
tank.
That's like a satin tank.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when you have like loose leggings. Like there's something really not right about that.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, wear what you want. No, I'm kidding. There's like so many things you shouldn't wear. I actually hate skinny jeans.
I hate skinny jeans. They have been out for like a long ass time.
They've been out, but like people still wear them, and I can't. I rocked with them at one point in my life when I was like 16.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I was like 14, 15.
Yeah, but a skinny jean, man or woman or neither. Or both.
Okay.
None are good to have skinny jeans on. Just not a big tight pants person. Like, I love a loose pant. I love a wide leg pant. Like, the wider, the better.
I agree. And that's why you're wearing a skirt.
It's the widest pant of them all.
Yeah, it's just one pant leg.
Do you have any fashion opinions that you hate on the opposite sex?
I'm trying to think. I feel like I can't think of any in general. I will say, like, I thought it was really funny last night when we did go out. Neelan wore like a button down and had glasses on, and like every dude in the bar was wearing the same exact thing, like glasses, button down but different pattern, like shorts.
They were all just a variant of the same guy.
Yeah,
it was really funny.
I just think men's clothing is a lot less interesting than women's clothing.
It is, which is kind of unfortunate. Like, they should be able to play around and have fun like we do.
Yeah.
Also, no-show socks. Ugh.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Why would you wear a no-show? And,
like, when they wear the ones that you're supposed to wear with, like, the Sperry boat shoes that are, like, that are basically a ballet flat of socks.
Yeah.
Frightening. No, I think boat shoes might be coming back, but I really don't want them to.
No.
They're kind of fugly.
They are. Oh, those, like, when Chappell Rowan talks about, like, fugly jeans in her one song, I think about those jeans that are, like, almost like puffer texture, but like there are jeans, and they're like, but only the bottom part of the leg are puffer texture.
Oh,
do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I do.
Oh, but I'll have to get a picture later.
I was thinking the ones with the like creases on them, but only like on
it's like kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah, those are just like so bad to me,
so fugly.
But I feel like they make those in like women's jeans too.
Yeah,
like you don't have to be a man to wear those ugly jeans.
So true.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm actually like right to have these opinions. I have a fashion background.
You do. Suzy worked at a fashion magazine.
Yep, I was editor-in-chief for one semester until COVID showed up and ruined my life. But I was in charge.
Speaking of clothing, fun fact about me is I designed merch for a artist when I was 16.
What artist?
Okay, so he's really no longer relevant, although sometimes I do hear his songs on TikTok.
Yeah.
And he did have his song in a lot of like car commercials, and also
the peak of like artistry.
His name is Borns.
Yeah, if you ever heard of him.
If you've heard of him, he is a Michigan artist, and he's since been canceled because he is a pedophile. But at the time, obviously, I did not know that, and it was also before he like really got famous when I made his merch. I saw him, he opened for a double headlining show of Charlie XCX and Bleachers.
That's crazy.
Literally so crazy. It was like maybe 2015. And at this point, his first album wasn't even out yet. It was just like, he had a couple songs out, and then he also did a cover of like Benny and the Jets, which was like, it was fun, and I liked it, and I used to really be into like outline drawing. So I did an outline drawing of him, and I posted it on Twitter and tagged him, and he retweeted it, and he was like, this is so awesome. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then he messaged me. He was like, what's your Instagram? I want to tag you in this. He posted it to his Instagram and tagged me. And then eventually he DM'd me. He's like, what's your email? My manager wants to reach out to you. And I was like, what? And I was like 16. So I was like, this is freaking awesome. And his manager was like, we want to buy the rights to your like artwork. And put it on merch, like on a t-shirt. How's $100 sound? And I was like, oh, can I like get commission? And she was like, no. And I was 16, so I was like, that's okay.
Yeah, like $100 is so funny. Like, yeah, actually nothing.
I will say, so I got the $100. I like sold the rights or whatever to her. And then I did get free tickets to his show. Like, I got put on the guest list, which is like an awesome feeling if you've ever been put on a guest list to like an artist show, being like, I'm on the list.
That's so cool.
Because also I got on the guest list for Mopop when he was there. So I got to be like, I'm on the list at a music festival.
Did you get to go in like a VIP section or like backstage?
No.
You're just on the list.
I was just on the list.
Guys,
but
I'm on the list.
It was really cool because I did get to see like my merch up at like the booth.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, like I made that. And you know, he went on like tours all around the world and like sold my merch there. So like people are out there wearing my art. And like I've seen people on campus when I was in college wearing it.
Aww,
and I was just like, whoa.
Dude, you really got scammed by a pedophile.
I know.
Wait, maybe that's the title.
No, getting scammed by a pedophile.
That would not do well in the algorithm.
Yeah.
I feel like it used to be so easy to get in touch with celebrities back in the day.
It did.
Like on Twitter.
Yeah. I don't know what it is now that makes it so much more difficult.
I think there's just so many more people like on social media.
Yeah. I think it's easier on TikTok more than anywhere else.
True.
Because I feel like I see celebrities commenting on like people's stuff all the time. Like, love this. And then everyone in the comments is like, oh my god, they commented.
They replied.
Yeah,
and that's like if you just get lucky and your video blows up, like they're probably gonna see it.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you had to like go on the Ellen show.
Yeah, when Alex from Target went on the Ellen show for no reason.
It always makes me laugh when like I'll see a TikTok or a video on Twitter and the comments are like, back in the day you would have been invited on the Ellen show for this.
Yeah.
They would have. Like, it's so funny.
I think if we were going to be invited on the Ellen show, it would have been from our John and Kate Plus.
Yeah, our like 6,000 views.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Let's just say I've had a TikTok or two blow up in the day.
That's true.
If you've thought you've recognized me and you're not sure where, I had one that got pretty big. I posted it around Halloween, and it was a trio Halloween costume idea, and then it was just a screenshot of the Panty Raid episode of SpongeBob when they're all in their like costumes. And people really like that. I think I got like over 1 million views.
That's crazy.
Like, it's actually kind of freaks me out that over 1 million people have seen my face. And the thing is, I wasn't even serving that day, so that kind of pisses me off, because I definitely just made it on a whim in my bathroom at my apartment, and I wish I just would have tried to look a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, you never know when you're gonna blow up.
Exactly.
I think my most viral video on TikTok was back in 2020, I think. I wanted to dye my hair like pastel colors, like pink into purple, and they just like they messed up really bad, and I ended up with like neon pink hair. And I just posted a TikTok that's the audio that's like, this is what I asked for and this is what I got. Wow. And I had so many people in the comments being like, I'm a hairdresser and it will fade, and like it never faded to like how I wanted it. So like, that's on you.
Oh my god.
Dude, like being at the salon and like knowing it's gonna be bad and not what you want is like the worst feeling ever, because I'm not the type of person to be like, actually. And like it was especially worse too because like other stylists were coming up and like being like, it's gonna look so good, it already looks so good, I can't wait to see it done.
I feel like when other people start showing up and commenting on it, like, you know something's going wrong.
Yeah.
Ugh. I've had that happen a few times where I'm like, I'm just gonna have to to live with it.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I've ever had anything that was really horribly bad. There was this one haircut where I had, like, bleach here and, like, here, and it was just, like, a weird... I don't know. It was just, like, a weird shape, and I didn't love it. But, you know, it's hair. It grows out, and you can do anything you want.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's crazy that, like, all the hair on my head is not the hair that was on my head then.
That's so true.
Yeah, and, like, I have long hair now. And I had long hair then, too.
Yeah,
like,
one time that tip of your hair was right coming out of your scalp.
Yeah?
I wonder when that was.
I feel like the ends of my hair now are probably from, I would say, like, 2022.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gotta be a couple years.
Yeah.
Maybe even 2021.
Yeah, maybe, like, late 2021. Because 2021, I still had, like, a lot of, like, bleach in my hair. Remember, like, when I met you, because I had, like, that, like, tealish.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I do recall.
Yep.
Whoa. Also, I don't remember what we were just talking about. Like, the salon audio and, like, that being a trending audio back then. I was just looking at old playlists, because I haven't been listening to a lot of music recently.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I've kind of fallen off of it. Sometimes I go through phases where nothing is, like, interesting or enjoyable. Sounds good. And so I was just going through old playlists to try and, like, find songs that I forgot about. And I found my, like, it's called Summer Jammies playlist, and I think I made it in 2021, maybe 2020, but it has so many of those, like Kiss Me More, is that what it's called, by Doja Cat?
Yeah.
Like, that song, Stargazing by The Neighborhood. Like, do you remember that era specifically?
Yes.
Of, like, those songs? I'm like, I have not listened to these in so long, but I just have such, like, a visceral, like, memory of when those were.
No, I have a playlist on my phone called Tik Tok Songs, which is just, like, a bunch of songs that have gone viral on TikTok and been used in, like, so many videos. And, like, I love looking at them because obviously, like, at the start it's, like, really, like, laid back audios that were trending. Like, remember when Sugar Crash was popular? I'm on a sugar crash.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, like, that's crazy to think about. Or even, like, I wish I knew. Yeah. I wish I knew you wanted me.
Yeah, that was, like, last year.
Oh, my goodness. Oh. Sorry if you hear. Sorry about my dogs.
They're just being kind of silly. I don't even know if you can hear them. I did hear them in the last episode.
You definitely can hear them because I heard them last episode.
LOL.
Roddy, come here.
Roddy's dance on.
He is so ridiculous.
That, like, Joe song.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's okay. They're just excited.
Anyway.
No, that
speaking of music, though.
Yes.
Lorde with
Girl,
Charlie.
So confusing, featuring Lorde. Oh my god.
Did you see, first of all, that she's doing, like, 3 other songs with other artists too?
Really?
Yeah. So and I don't know if this is, like, actually true because I saw it was, like, on a fan account.
I feel like it's not.
But I saw, like, she was gonna do one, like, a remix with Caroline Polachek.
I think that's
there
fake.
Was one with someone else.
There's one with Taylor Swift, and
yes.
That's not real.
I mean, I don't know. I could see it being real just because, like, they have mutual connections and everything. But also, like, Taylor Swift definitely, like we talked about last episode, like, purposely put out that music so she could be number 1 instead of Charlie.
Yeah. Well, she, like, mentions... Well, she doesn't mention her in the song, but, like,
but
it
she
is talks
about her.
Yeah, so it's, like, I get why, but I don't think that would ever happen.
Yeah.
But the Lorde's impact on that song, like, changed lives. Like, she's just so good.
It's like really, really good. And Lorde hasn't,
are so good.
Yeah, the lyrics are awesome. She hasn't released music since 2021. So like, maybe this is teasing like she's gonna drop an album soon.
I think so. I mean, she's been working with
Jack Antonoff?
No.
Oh,
thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
She's been working with what is their name? Dev Hynes from Blood Orange.
Yes.
And I'm so, like, it's gonna be so good. I just already know. And yeah, I'm excited. I love Lorde. Always have loved Lorde. I feel like two of her albums are no skip.
What's some people skip for you?
Some people get Solar Power. Some people don't get Solar Power. I love
Solar Power. I don't even care. Like, I think it's a good album. It reminds me of like early 2000s. You're on a beach trip with your family.
It's like that yellow, I forget what the scent is, but it's a Bath and Body Works like body spray that's in a yellow bottle, and it's like sunshine.
Oh,
something.
Yeah.
I forget exactly what it's called, but I feel like that's the vibe of that album. I don't know. I've tried to get into it so many times, and I just can't. Like, all the songs just start blending together for me. And
that's why I like it.
I like the distinction. But yeah, and then I saw that Marina tweeted like at Charlie.
I saw that too.
And Charlie was just like, "Oh, Marina." Like, it felt very like, I don't know. Not
everyone has a familiar fruit moment, which is kind of crazy. Marina's just feeling left out.
I think so.
I feel like ever since she rebranded from Marina and the Diamonds to Marina, like, she's flop.
Like, has she put out music recently?
Yes, she has.
Didn't know.
Yeah.
No one told me.
Well, anyways.
What else we got to talk about?
You wanted to talk about adult summer camp.
Okay, yes. So I saw there was like an influencer trip, which usually is like kind of gross, but I thought this one was kind of clever. It was for that brand, like Say Beauty, like SAIE.
Oh, yeah.
And they did like a summer camp for it, and it was just a bunch of like influencers, I guess, but they went to this just like a campground, and everyone had their little cabins.
That's so cute.
And it was so cute, and I'm like, that sounds like so much fun to just like go to adult camp, like stay in a cabin, make s'mores, do crafts, like arts and crafts, go swimming in a lake.
I feel like
activities.
The equivalent of like summer camping now is like renting an Airbnb on the lake with your friends.
Yeah. Which I want to do that too, but everything is so much money.
Yeah.
Why do things cost so much?
Yeah.
Why can't I be rich? Why wasn't I born into generational wealth?
Dude, I wish so bad I was.
We aren't we friends with anyone who's like rich?
Why don't we have a rich friend?
Why are we all poor?
Why are all of my friends poor? We all come from poor families. What's that about?
I think we're being I think
you got it.
No.
Okay.
It's rich people don't like us because we're too cool.
That's true. We don't have rich people riz.
Yeah, I guess not.
And they just can't match that.
They can't match our freak.
Yeah.
It would be nice to have a rich friend. Like stupid rich.
Dude, I never had like a stupid rich friend growing up, but like I definitely had friends who lived in like the McMansions.
Yeah.
And like going over to their house and being like, you live in a mansion, like actually for real.
Yeah.
And like seeing how many Barbies they had, and like if you had a playroom growing up. I was gonna say,
if you had a bonus room, like you had a McMansion.
But it would always be so fun to like just play at their house.
I love to go to the rich houses.
Yeah, they always had the best snacks.
Yes, the snacks are so good.
They weren't off-brand.
The moms would make breakfast in the morning.
Yep. Yeah.
That was they like usually had a hot tub.
Yeah, like a good smell in the house everywhere.
It's clean because
cold
they like
ass basement.
Come in, cold finished basement.
Yes,
like movie theater room.
Oh, dude, Giovanni's dad, his new house has a movie theater room.
But
so also
sick.
like the houses in Texas are just so big.
Yeah,
that like there's room for so much more for so much cheaper.
Yeah,
like it's crazy.
I think if I ever like made enough money, I would love to have like a cozy movie theater room. Like that would be really cool, or like a library.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to go to summer camp. Like I want to pack and go to camp and have no iPhone and listen to music on a CD player.
Shoot bow and arrow,
make a macrame hanging, and drink lemonade and have fun. Roast a hot dog. You know how we feel about hot dogs.
Remember when they sent all of those Viners to the summer camp?
I don't know if I remember that actually.
It was like
there tea?
No, there wasn't any tea there, but there was like just a lot of really popular Viners at the time that were all just sent to like a summer camp, and they all like collabed and made vines together. And it was like awesome.
I remember the like Dope Girls trip, which was like the Emma Chamberlain, Hannah Maloche, like they all went, and there was definitely controversy there and suspected racism.
Oh.
So sometimes influencer trips are not good. Probably most of the time they're not good.
Yeah.
But invite me and I'll come.
Please invite Driver's Training to go on your next influencer trip with you.
We can post TikToks and make content. We should get into UGC content.
What?
It's user generated content, but it's basically like you just make TikToks or make content or whatever for brands, but you don't post it and you don't really work for them. You're just like a contracted whatever. So it'll be a lot of like product stuff. Like people would do it for chomps.
Kind of like how people are always like they only post TikToks for TikTok shop stuff.
Kind of.
Yeah, it's like, but like without the like TikTok shop thing.
Yeah, it's like the brand will post it on their account. So the person is just making it like for the brand. So it's usually when they don't have like an in-house social media person, they'll just pay people to be like skincare, and they like do it and then they post it.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then
you get like $300
per post.
It depends on how big you are and how good you are at your content, I guess. But
yeah,
I used to work in influencer marketing, so like I know a thing or two about the industry.
Yeah, we were just talking about this last night. There were a couple things that Suzy found out, like, and of course she was under NDA and like couldn't say anything, but she found out some really juicy things before like the public knew about it. Like, do you think
about some of your favorite YouTubers, perchance?
Yeah, do you think you could talk about it now?
Probably. I mean, like, who's gonna know?
Right. Yeah. Anyway, maybe another time.
I'm scared. Yeah, maybe if we ever have a Patreon, I'll spill it on there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I don't know who is gonna like come after me for saying anything, but for some reason I'm like scared. Let's just say I knew that someone had a baby before the world did.
Yeah, like a very popular YouTube person.
Maybe not very. Adjacent.
Like adjacent to a very popular YouTuber.
Yeah, so figure that one out. Sleuths.
Yeah, internet detectives.
Slay. Should we play our game?
Oh my gosh.
They're loving to bark today. Don't look down my shirt.
I think my neighbors just moved in this past week, like actually.
Did you like see them?
I didn't see them at all, but like they were like opening the door a lot like during the week the other day. Like at some point, and yeah, you can hear them just like moving heavy things upstairs.
I want to like meet them.
Yeah, I don't know who they are, what kind of people they are.
I'm gonna find out. Yeah. Trust.
I mean, we do only have like a month left here. Oh, exciting news too! We signed on an apartment.
Yay! Yay! Not me.
No, me and Giovanni
I'm not
did.
Part of the we.
Very excited. It's really cute. It'll be our next podcast studio.
Yeah, so sorry if you're getting comfortable with this one, but we are going to change it again.
Yeah.
And it's going to be okay, and we're here for you, and we'll hold your hand the whole time, and you don't have to be scared.
Yeah, it'll be like much more comfortable, I think.
Yeah, with really good lighting.
Yeah. Why don't you go first?
Okay. My first review is from my first review is from Zoe Rose Bryant, who says, "Look, I came to watch hot people fuck and fight, and I got what I wanted." I didn't read that in a good cadence. Trin says, "Little could have prepared me to have seen a penis hole in broad daylight."
Okay.
I think we watched this movie together.
Okay.
And the final one is from Marmar, who says, "The cringy 2010s rom-com is back, and it brought a sing-along montage with it, too."
Oh.
You know it.
Sing-along montage. There's full frontal genitalia.
Yep, there is a penis.
And fighting.
Fucking and fighting and hot people. Fucking and fighting on. It's a paradise.
Can you?
It's a war zone.
It's early 2000s.
No, that's just the cringy 2010s rom-com is back.
Oh, is back.
And it brought a sing-along montage with it too. It's very recent. It's a very recent
movie,
like last year.
Can you give me a hint as to like an actor that's in it?
Glenn Powell.
Is it anyone but you?
Yes.
I haven't seen that movie.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh.
And we did not watch it together.
Oh, that's awkward.
Anyway. I know for a fact you have seen this one.
Okay.
So this review is from Shannon. Funny how the height of the romance genre, funny how this is the height of romance genre, and no one even kisses. The steamiest thing in this movie is those excellent boiled potatoes.
Oh, love that it's another romance movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This review is from Kay. Motherfucker stared at his sculpture and then realized she liked him.
Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah.
My favorite movie ever.
Yeah.
Aww.
That's like, your review was literally like, this is my favorite movie of all time. And I was like, this is going to be like really like general. I can't use it. But the last one was from Chris. It says, if a man doesn't propose to me by walking through a foggy field at dawn with his shirt halfway unbuttoned, then what's the point of it all?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, Tom Wamsgans as Mr. Darcy. Love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
thanks for tuning in to our 14th episode. I hope you're having fun.
Crazy, we're 14 episodes in and 55 subscribers.
Let's
Who
get
knows?
those numbers up.
At this point, like when we post, we could be at 56.
Dream big.
Yeah, I'm dreaming big here.
All right.
But thank you so much for listening, watching, hitting that subscribe button, leaving a 5-star review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, liking the video, leaving a comment, sharing, doing all the things.
We'll see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.